Well, there is a local photographer who's got a new project showing all the moments of motherhood, not just the happy, happy joy ones.
Yes, because there are ups and downs. Zena Kupfer live with her, learning about it this morning.
Yes, good morning to you. So we are donned this morning with some beautiful photography, and this is Tiffany Griffith, who is the woman behind all of these images that we're going to talk about. So you just finished up a project. It's called Framed Mothers, and before we get into it, I'm going to read what you actually sent me. This project is a tribute to the mothers who balance their own identities with the selflessness that comes with raising children. And if that doesn't speak to your core as a mama or a caretaker, I don't know what does. So Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Let's talk about this project. You actually have a magazine as well, Framed Mothers. What is this?
Yeah, so Framed Mothers is a project that stemmed from my thesis. From whenever I was graduating from the Academy of Art University.
Yeah.
And it really is a project that is from my heart. Whenever I started my thesis, it was about my viewpoint of my stepchildren and my daughter all together, especially because we are a military family and we have split households, and it was just me watching them kind of get to live this life of coming and going. You know, one summer they're, so little, and then the next summer they're so tall and bigger than I am, and so I just wanted to capture all those moments. And then once I graduated, I really wanted to find a way to keep that sense of motherhood in my life, especially once I left the military. So I was going to call it The Other Mother and keep it, which was the title of my thesis. But there is actually something out there somewhere, so I had to change the title, all that like legal stuff. So we ended up calling it Framed Mothers, and now it's just about other mothers, and I'm so excited.
And so each of the women who we see in these photographs are also in this magazine. You're actually going to have an exclusive gala event tomorrow night where you're going to showcase these images with the mothers who were a part of this. What were some of the stories they shared? I know the visual of seeing them in the frame and the beautiful florals, that tells one part of the story, but there's something so much deeper.
Right, so there were mothers who talked about domestic violence, abuse, miscarriages. There were mothers who talked about just being single moms, some mothers who couldn't have children of their own, so they had to go through IVF or all these other procedures, or just adoption. And there's just a wide variety of stories in this magazine, and yeah, I mean, it's a tearjerker.
It is. And I think something that is so beautiful about this is bringing all of these stories together at a time where social media and the highlight reel is something that we all fall victim to. You start scrolling and think, gosh, my life isn't as good, my parenting skills aren't as sharp, and how easily you can get sucked into that. This is kind of the other side of that. So how can people find this? And you're not done. The project will continue.
Yes, it will continue. So you can find the magazine on my website. I have not put the actual link up yet because this is not officially released. So tomorrow, November 9th at the gala, all the mothers will get to see the magazine for the first time. And it's actually really daunting because I had to write, well, I did have my niece help me do this as well. But their stories for the first time of them like giving me a questionnaire is going to be released, so I hope you guys all like it.
Yes, of course. And I know we're saying the project's not done. We also want to show a little bit of your work on the side that you do from your Instagram page. There's so much more of your career that is still unfolding, and you're actually looking for more mothers to share in the next volume of this.
So I would love to get more moms involved. It really does, if your title is mother, you can be a part of this project. And it's really going to become whatever we want it to be. If we can continue on and get 20 volumes, that would be amazing. If it just is a 10 volume, that's okay too. But I don't really know when or how long or what, but I just know that it could be so much more.
And how true is that with motherhood?
When,
exactly. How long, what? We don't know any of those answers, right?
Seriously.
Tiffany, thank you so much. It is beautiful work that you have put together. What an honor for the women who are inside this magazine and for those who are going to be in the next volume. I'm sure there will be many. So thank you for sharing, and thank you for your service as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, we'll make sure we have the link to all of Tiffany's information if you want to get involved or if you want to see the magazine on our website too. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Dina.